Hello everybody and welcome back to another lockpicking video. Well, today in today's video we're going to do more a review of this very nice set I got from Multipick, just for the purpose of this review, so I didn't pay anything for this, but I don't get anything back from this, so this is just my thoughts on this very well designed set. And yeah, let's have a look on this. So this was designed together with by the YouTuber Sandman. He has a great channel, and if you don't know him, really go check him out. He has a lot of experience with lockpicks. He has done the lockpicking for quite some time. He has an amazing collection of lockpicks from a lot of manufacturers, and so all his expertise went into these sets he designed together with Multipick. And this is really just the bare minimum, really a starter set meant for people wanting to try out lockpicking, being intrigued by, well, it looks so easy in the movies, let's do it myself. Or maybe you want to gift it to a friend and don't want to spend hundreds of euros, but still you want to have high quality tools, and these are even made in Germany. And you really get something that will last you a long time. So let's have a look what you get. So first of all, you get this very nice pouch. I just waved it around and it really feels great. It's original leather and it comes with this button, and yeah, it's really nice to have. And in here is the core of the set. You get 3 tools. You get a tensioner in 1mm, and this thing is shaped like this, which makes it interesting because you can use both ends. And I have this tensioner already for quite a while now, and it is really useful because you can use the short end like this or the long end like this, and this gives you a lot of options. And sometimes also it is worth that this side is a bit thinner than this side. And yeah, just a brilliant tensioner, and I really appreciate it. Also, the holding is quite comfortable when picking because it's bent like 90 degrees. And yeah, you can just put it in the keyway like this and tension the lock like this, and your finger is nice and relaxed whilst picking. So a great tensioner for the set, good choice there. And the good choices continue in a great rake, the Triple Peak Bogota. It is named the BOG03 in 0.6mm. So 0.6mm is the thickest pick Multipick does, and these are really stable. This is spring steel, and this will not snap off in a heartbeat. This will really last you a long time, and this is really great. So each of these picks has a nice metal handle, really nice to hold. I will show you how I hold these in the end of the video to give you some tips. And all of them are engraved with what they are. So if you end up getting a bunch of these, you will always know which profile has which number and so on, and you can buy more, or you can mix and match your sets, and you can even check out which YouTuber used which tool on which lock, and you can talk to each other which profiles work best on which lock and so on. And they always come with a serial number and the manufacturer date. So this rake works nice in starting out in really low quality locks like these, or like in a bunch of these like mailbox locks. These are wafer locks. Here rakes are really good, or in some master locks and so on. When it comes to more complicated locks, we tend to use hooks. And yeah, I'm holding up all these locks because yeah, these I just played around with just this set, and I could get them open all with just this set. And I will put a video up here if you want to watch through the whole session. It was a quite relaxed picking session, and if you want to, just follow along. But this was just for testing for me, and I don't want to bore you with the whole details here. But if a lock gets more complicated, we use hooks for single pin picking, and I have a cutaway here. And this medium hook is a good choice, or this short hook they included here. This is a PN60 and also 0.6 millimeters. And this is a good choice because it slides very easy through the keyway, and it works in pericentric keyways. But of course, if you take US or American keyways, often in the lower security range, you find wide open keyways, and here you don't need a steep hook. So this is perfect because a flat hook like this just glides through the keyway much better than if you would take a steep hook like this. And I have put a cutaway here on the left that shows you basically if you use a steep hook, you easily get caught between chambers. You have to be really precise in pick handling. And this is what something people don't have at the beginning, and it is normal that you get stuck with a steep hook. So I would always recommend, if you're starting out, get a shallow hook and start out with easy locks with wide open keyways, and this will give you a good time. But then I was surprised how good this profile actually works. I haven't used it that much before testing of this set, and I thought, well, it will come to its limits in a tight keyway like this one. This is like a BKS keyway, and it just will not work, will it? But yeah, you see on the left the inside with the cutaway, and it actually works quite good. And what you can do with this nice steel here from Multipick is you can also bend your way through the pericentric keyway, yeah? Or not bend, but twist. I mean, this pericentric keyway, you will not be able to just go up and down, yeah? You really have to follow the keyway somewhat. And this is where the high quality of the picks shine, and what you can do with this nice steel picks. Of course, it has all its limits. If you tension like crazy and you still bend your pick like crazy, they will bend at some point. But this nice spring steel, you can always bend back if you're talented to do so. So these tools really will last you for a long time. And if you get hooked, you know the serial numbers you already have or the type numbers, and you can just look up on the Multipick shop and mix and match and combine what profiles you want to get next or get larger set and so on. You will always know what you're dealing with. Downsides of this set, well, there are not many, I would say. It's really nice to have a rake in the beginning also. But some people might complain about the handles. I really like the metal handles. They give me a great feedback. And yeah, but people with large hands, I also have large hands, like I use XL gloves or a size 10 or whatever. But people will complain that you cannot hold them like a pen. Yeah, if you're starting out with lock picking, you will learn that you don't want to stab the lock like this, but you want to hold the pick always like a pen, some sort of. But usually a pen you hold like this, right? And what I do with these lock picks is I hold them like this. So they become an extension of my index finger, so to say. And therefore it doesn't matter that the handle is this short, because I can just work like this. I can rest my middle finger on the lock body and glide the pick over it, and also rest the pick here on my index finger and pinch it with my index finger and thumb, and therefore I have a really good control over the lock pick, and this works really good for me. But I've seen people also using casings for these handles, so you can 3D print some handles around these, or yeah, use other methods to make them thicker if you want to. But for me, it is really a brilliant handle like it is now. So this is all you get. I hope my words made sense. If you have questions, hit me down in the comments. And if you want to save some even more on this set, you can use my 10% discount codes on the order of these sets, and then you'll get the price even lower. So grab them while they're still available, and yeah, happy picking. Bye.